guys, Ashlane here, coming at you today with a 3-star legend, and it's none other than Morph, who's actually been on the channel a few times now, and he is a legend, and he keeps 3-starring these other legends, and this one was quite a whale here. So I'm going to show you 2 replays. It's the same exact army, so hey, go ahead and try it for yourself. Even if you're not a legend, go ahead and try it in Clan War or Titans League or Champions League, whatever league you're in. Give it a try. Check out this army composition. He uses 2 golems. He has one in the clan castle. He has his 4 healers. He's always going to start with that Queen Walk, and then he basically makes an entry point around the corner from where he starts the Queen Walk, and then just funnels in the GiGoWiWi. Basically, he runs the 4 witches, and the rest are 12 giants, and then a handful of wizards. So you're talking around 11 or so wizards when all said and done. So this army does obviously very, very well. This is like his 6th 3-star. And I know another one of our clanmates and co-leaders, Crips, uses the same type of army when he's attacking, and he's having the same kind of results. A lot of 3-stars. Now, the really cool thing about this army is even with the Eagle Artillery buff, it's going to do 3 times the damage against golems. I mean, Morph could technically just go ahead and run extra giants in one of the golems' place. It's nice to have one golem because it soaks up a lot of the attention when you're first engaging the base. Sometimes you'll be able to hit that Eagle Artillery on the Queen Walk or really early on the attack with this type of strategy. So it's not going to be a huge issue as far as the balancing changes that we're going to see revolved around the Eagle Artillery. So you can see at this point, once you get these troops in a wide open area, they're totally gonna just go to town, and it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to watch. You can use that Grand Warden Eternal Tome ability if you want to keep those giants alive, actually. Normally, you're kind of focusing on your DPS units, but with these GiGoWiWi attacks, you kind of want to keep your giants up as long as possible, so using the Eternal Tome earlier in the attack, whereas normally I'd advocate to use it towards the middle of the attack when you're engaging both of those Inferno towers, but here you just want to be cognizant of your giant health, because obviously you're relying on them heavily to take all the attention away from all the defenses, so that your wizards and witches can kind of go to town there doing all their devastation, as this attack is so apt to do. So by the way, total side note here before we get to the next attack and we watch this cleanup job here is, I'm not sure if you guys saw on my new channel intro trailer for new subscribers, but now I'm going to have on the channel set upload time. So every day at 9 a.m. Eastern, you can obviously figure what time that is in your time zone, but at 9 a.m. Eastern, I'm going to upload a Clash Royale video. And every single day at 9 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to upload a Clash of Clans video. So this is just a little scheduling note for you guys as a segue into the next replay. So this next attack by Morphus, again, just 3-starring up in Legends League. Well, the defender actually wasn't technically a legend, but it's still a legend caliber base, I guess. So anyway, it's the same type deal. This base, you might or may not have seen me attempt a 3-star in my last live raid series, and I got 96%. It was very similar base. This is probably one of the most popular base designs in the game. So if you want a good, a good template, a good blueprint on how to go ahead and 3-star it, well, you look no further than right here. Morph is at it again. You'll notice same exact army composition. He's using those 2 rage spells as well as the freeze spell and the earthquakes to open up the base, because obviously this tactic does rely on the open base for the witches and certainly the giants to kind of roam free. That's where you're going to see your 3-star attacks. Against these more compact bases, it's going to be much harder to get a 3-star, but it's still a very safe 2-star army. So you can see here the Queen's kind of finishing off her little walk there. He's going to come in from around 9 o'clock with the main army here, and he's basically just creating a nice funnel at this point in the attack. He already has the wall breakers, and the wall breakers and that one giant kind of laid the path So you can see from the far out wall here, all the way at 7 o'clock on the map where the entry point is, all the way to the town hall is totally open. So that's the idea here, using the wall breakers and using giants as cover. And look at that, another relatively early the Eternal Tome ability. So that was what I was talking about in the first replay there. Use it a little bit early, keep those giants alive, and then the rest is going to be a cakewalk. You're going to freeze that far side Inferno Tower, and boom. But as I was saying before, you want to go ahead and use those earthquakes in combination with the wall breakers to open up as a large area as possible of the base. In this example, almost the entire base was opened up by just the earthquakes and the wall breakers. Now, obviously, you're not going to be able to do that on every single base, but geez, bases like this, it works really well against. So if you see this base, even if you're not pushing with this army, like I said, try to use this combination, this army combination. I'm telling you guys, I've been bringing it to you guys for weeks now, and I hate to keep covering the same content at Town Hall 11, but this is one of my favorite army compositions. If you guys haven't tried it yet, please give it a shot your next war, especially if you see open layout bases. Comment below, let me know how the attacks went. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and hey, thanks to Morph, by the way, for sharing these 3-star replays in Legends League. Really kind of him to do so, and certainly very impressive attacks. And we'll go ahead and end it there. Thanks so much to my Patreon supporters. As always, guys, thank you to all of you for watching, and take care.